This is the brief on the Hindu Adoptions and Maintenance Act of 1956. So, what's HAMA? Well, back in '56, India passed this really important law. It basically took all these old, kind of messy religious customs around adoption and financial support for Hindus, Buddhists, Jains, and Sikhs, and created one clear, modern rulebook. A big shift, right? Let's look at three key things it did. First off, HAMA totally changed why people adopt. It used to be mainly a religious thing, needing a son for rituals like Shraddha, but HAMA made it about the child's welfare, plain and simple. And crucially, it meant girls could finally be legally adopted. And that old fire ceremony, the Datta Homam, not legally required anymore. Okay, but second, even with those big steps, HAMA kept this one interesting restriction, the same-gender child prohibition. Basically, Section 11 says you can't adopt a son if you already have a son, grandson, or great-grandson. Same deal for daughters. Now, critics say this focuses maybe too much on the parents filling a gap in the family line rather than just what's best for the child. Kind of puts it at odds with India's other big child welfare law, the Juvenile Justice Act. And finally, HAMA set up a pretty solid system for maintenance. You could think of it like a built-in private safety net. It put into law a wife's right to get financial support from her husband, even if they live apart for really good reasons, like cruelty. Plus, it made parents legally responsible for supporting their unmarried daughters until they get married, even after they turn 18. So yeah, HAMA really shook up Indian family law, but because it's tied to specific religions and has those lineage rules, it keeps that big debate about a uniform civil code very much alive in India today.